Greetings and welcome to Cooking with Squirrel. If you're new here, I'm the Squirrel. Today we're doing something different. I'm jumping on a TikTok trend. Smash burger tacos, except I'm doing smash shrimp tacos. Let's get into it. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is start with our garnish, and the first thing that we're gonna do for garnish is make some red cabbage. Just cabbage, we're not making slaw, it's just gonna be some real nice crunch. So look, we've got a mandolin over a bowl, and we're going to shred this up. There's our cabbage done. Our next garnish is going to be a red Fresno pickle. So we're going to slice these up and then we're going to get a quick pickle going. Let's get these slicing. All right, next step on the peppers is we're going to shove them into this jar and then pour this brine over them once it comes to a boil. So let's get these peppers in. Always make sure to clean your hands after you play with all these peppers so that you don't hurt your sensitive bits of your body, eyes, nose, you know, no pickled peppers. This is very similar to a pickled carrot recipe that's on my fish sauce caramel banh mi video. So if you want to check that out, go right there and you'll find that recipe. And you just, instead of carrots, use the peppers. All right, our brine is fully dissolved and just boiled. We're gonna pour into our pickles. Well, they're not pickles yet, but about to be. Just enough to top these off. There we go. Save the rest of that for another set of pickles later. All right, all our garnish is done. It is now time to make the shrimp into shrimp patties, kind of. We're gonna make a shrimp paste, so let's do that. So I have here a pound of shrimp. You can use any size that you want because we're grinding these up. So I just happen to catch these on sale. Not a big deal. Don't need big giant ones like this. You can use real small ones that are cheaper. So we're gonna drop those in. So here we have our seasonings and spices. So we have 1 teaspoon of Morton's Kosher Coarse. We have 1/2 teaspoon of chipotle powder, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of hopefully Mexican oregano. If you can't find it, I couldn't this time. You know, use regular oregano. So we're gonna drop that in. We're gonna give that a little sprinkle about. We're gonna pulse this until it's a paste, but we still have some chunks in there, so we have a little bit of texture. See, we have a paste, but there's still distinct bits of shrimps in there. So that's what we want. This will stick together nicely. Key tip, wash all this stuff that has the shrimp paste on it right after you're done, because it is very, very sticky. The protein will bind to everything. Don't wait to clean it till later. So we'll scrape all this out. Now double check this, make sure everything's well incorporated, which it looks like it is in our case. You see it's really sticky. It's perfect. It's gonna work great. All right, time to actually cook some of these tacos. Let us do that. So we're gonna use a small flour tortilla, and we want about 2 to 2.5 ounces by weight of our mix. My scoop is smaller than 2 ounces. I need double scoops to get to where I need to be. So I'm gonna do this. I have my little weird ice cream of meat, like that. Okay, our pan is hot. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of oil. Use whatever fat you like. Take our sploot it in the middle, and then whatever you're using, you use a heavy spatula, or I'm going to use this pan. It's about the size of my tortilla, and I'm going to gently press that until kind of squeeze the meat out just to the edges. There we go. And we'll let that cook for about 1.5 minutes. It does not take very long. We'll keep an eye on it. It'll be hard to see on camera, but you can watch the edges of the shrimp, and it'll go from translucent to kind of marbled, kind of a marbled color, and that's when you know it's done. And you can also tell by touch, it's still a little squishy, not done yet. When it firms up, give her a flip. Speaking of which, we're gonna go just a little bit of oil on this backside. That'll give us some nice texture when we crisp up the backside. You're gonna give her a flip. Oh wait, I think I'm supposed to do it the fancy way. So you can use this, or you can do that. There we go. You got our color on our shrimps here. I could have gone a little closer to the edges on this side, but that's all right. Burn as you go. Get a little toast on this tortilla. See the edges puffing up. Give her a check. Got a little color there. A nice little color on the tortilla. We'll go right onto our board. We're gonna start plating this up because it's that simple. We're gonna start with some Mexican crema. So we'll take a little bit of that, drop it on there and give it a little swipe and a smear. Our cabbage. This is kind of the bulk of the center of the taco, so give it a decent amount. Cilantro leaves, a few of those right in there. Very pretty, very delicious. Wedge of lime. Now, some of our freshly pickled Fresno peppers. Now we taste. Give it a little fold. Check, make sure everything's tucked in. Oh, look at it. It's going to be delicious. You can see the edges of the shrimp patty. It's very well adhered there. That's what makes this fun. And here we go. Awesome. The shrimp hits you immediately because it's the first thing you bite into. So you get the shrimp flavor, you got the creaminess from the Mexican crema, crunch from the cabbage, a little spice from your pickled, spice and tang from your pickled peppers, and freshness from the cilantro. It's really, really good. Give this a try. You saw how easy that was. It takes almost no time to cook one of these. It's like a minute and a half for the extra time. So if you're cooking on a flat, instead of, you know, a single frying pan, if you're cooking on a flat, you can knock a ton of these out in no time flat. Try it. They're great. I do hope you give this a try. It is a fantastic recipe. If you're interested in some more of my videos, check one out up here. Or if you're interested in our food and philanthropy videos, check them out down here. If you have any goodness in your life, please try and pay it forward. Go out and do something nice for somebody today. And thanks for stopping by. Did I just nail that? Good.